Guys, and welcome back to Let's Talk Books. I am doing a long-awaited book unhaul. I did one approximately like 1 year ago. That was when I moved, and I should have gotten rid of way more books than I did, especially since I was moving. And if you moved with books before, then you know it is super heavy, and just most of my boxes were books. I am probably giving away 2 boxes of books right now because I have too many, and I'm going to Book Expo / Book Con, and I heard you get some books there, so I need room for books. I need to get rid of books that I know I'm never going to read, books that I bought because I thought I was going to read them, books I've received that I've never read, and just books that I've just fallen out of interest in. And if you guys are interested in any of these books, please let me know. All you have to do is just pay for the shipping cost and you could have it. I'll let you know how much the shipping cost is. It'll probably just be US only, but I know for media mail, for any book mail, it's pretty cheap. And you can either email me, comment, or message me on my Instagram. All information is down below, and I'll be happy to send you a book that you want. So yeah, let's get on with this video and get rid of some unwanted books. The first book I have here is Plus One by Elizabeth Fama. Like I said, there's not going to be any reasoning behind these books besides either, mostly I didn't read any of these books from what I know of, and they just haven't, I have no interest in them, so we're just going to get through it. So this book, I think it's like an alien based book. I bought it probably because of the cover. This book, Vampire Addiction by Eva Poehler. I did read this book. I gave it a pretty low score. It wasn't my favorite, and I just have no need for it anymore. So that's that. Only the Dead Know Brooklyn by Kristen Vola. I think I just randomly received this book. I have Warm Bodies and the Burning World. You guys know that this book especially. I watched the movie. I really loved it. But because I watched the movie, I have no interest in reading the book. Most likely, I'm going to give these to my nieces because she loves the movie. Probably won't be up for sale because I'll probably just end up giving it to her. So yeah, that's it. This one, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I got it when I think before the movie came out. I was like, oh, I'm totally gonna read this book before the movie comes out, but I read a little bit. I want to say like a little bit. It wasn't interesting to me, so I just put it down. This one, The Unbecoming of Maya Dyer. People say that the series doesn't really get better, and I just have heard mixed things about it, and I just don't want to, like, I'm just over series, I guess, which is another like underlining theme here. I just have no like commitment to a series unless I'm like really in love with it. So I just don't have time for that. So this is one of them that on to the next one. Again, this one, Gone by Michael Grant. This was widely popular. I feel like everyone had this book or still has it. It's a series and it sounded interesting, but it's a hefty book. I mean, I don't see myself ever picking it up, ever. This one, Our Demon's Best Friends. I actually have 2 copies of this book. I actually prefer the other cover than this one, so that's why I'm giving away this one, because it's just, I don't need 2 of the same books. And it was actually a pretty good book, so I definitely recommend it if you want it. It's a good book to read. Another one that I received, this is Infinity by Juice Accardo. Idea what this is about. This one, Before I Die by Jenny Dunham. I'm just kind of, not that I'm over cancer books. It's just not something that I'm interested in reading right now. So, especially since I saw the movie, it's just meh. These I'm kind of sad to give away because 1, beautiful. 2, I actually really enjoyed the first one, but I was spoiled by the second one, and it just threw my interest out the window. That is Forget Tomorrow and Remember Yesterday by Pintip Dunn. I mean, gorgeous, gorgeous. They deserve a nice home, a beautiful shelf. They're just not meant to be on my shelf. This one, Let the Sky Fall by Shannon Messenger. This is like another like alien book. So I kind of was into the alien books when I was reading The Fifth Wave, so I wanted to read more, but it never happened. Okay, same thing with Angel books. I was reading the Hush Hush series and I was like, oh yes, Angel books. Never happened. This one, Angel Eyes by Shannon Didamore. I always made fun of this cover because she was like holding a halo. It was always weird. So yeah. And Of Poseidon by Anna Banks. This is that mermaid book that people don't like. I don't know why I got it, but yeah, mermaids are not my thing. I mean, they are my thing, like in real life, it's just not as stories. They're just not that big of an interest. So that's all. This one is actually I got from Thrift Books, and it came with like no cover. This is the second book. This is the second book in It's Not Summer Without You series. I actually have the one with the cover, so I don't know who's gonna take this book, but yeah, it's just wasted space. More vampire books. This is Kindling Flames and Kindling, oh, they're called the same thing. Oh wait, Kindling Flames, Gathering Tinder, Kindling Flames, Flying Sparks. Okay. I read the first one, wasn't the biggest fan of it, so I just don't need it in my life. This book, Rosie and Skates by Beth Ann Moman. This is like a summer book. It's like young teens or something. Yeah, 15, 16. Just, yeah, I'm just straying away from that genre. No, I'm not straying away from YA. I'm just straying away from like just little books like this that I just, it's not meant for me right now, so I just don't really need it. This one is a signed book. It's called The Sword and Its Servant by Victor Salinas. It is signed. I never read it, so if you're interested, let me know. This one, The Shadow Society by Marie Rutuski. I believe this is a zombie book too. So if you're interested in zombies, this might be for you. This one is Rush by Eve Silver. This is another like dystopian book. Dystopian. Has that genre died yet? Seriously, someone should tell someone that genre has died. This is Cold Kiss by Amy Carbet. Been dying. I always wanted to read this, but I really do, and I kept holding on to it. Another vampire book. It's just, again, vampire books die. Like, it's just, we have no business. I mean, this is probably old. So, yeah, but hefty one is called Victoria. Daisy by Daisy Goodman. Probably like an old Victorian book. This is, not me. After Obsession, Carrie Jones and Stephen E. Weddle. So, yeah. Is Glow by Amy Kathleen Ryan. I think we have another dystopian. This is Arclight by Josin L. McQueen. These are fantasies. This is the Nether Grim and the Skeleth. These do sound good. I'm just not a fantasy lover, and I could imagine these being really, really good for people who love fantasy. This one also has deckled edges. I'm sorry they don't match. I know that pisses people off, but hey, I was sent these like that. So, of Plythewood and Raven's Cliff by Carol Goodman. I think these are set in like a boarding school or something. I don't know. I was sent these, so I never got a chance to read them. So, Strands of Bronze and Gold by Jane Nickerson. This is a fairy book. I love the cover and it's pretty, but I'm just not into that type of genre, so I'm parting ways with it. I have like 37 books here that I am getting rid of, and it feels so good. Next week I'll probably be doing a bookshelf tour when I reorganize it and get it pretty again. It's been a hot mess because all the books have just been stacked on top of each other, and there's just no home for them, and I need them to look pretty and nice and presentable for you guys. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, again, please let me know if you want any of these books. I will be happy to give them away to someone who would want to read them, who deserves a better home than I could give them. That is all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next video.